I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I...
Hey everyone, Lynn Bella here, and welcome to another Tuesday Talk Tea Get Ready with me. I have my matcha green tea again. I promise next time I'll have something different. I'm addicted to this right now. I love it. So, I have an interesting story today. Thought I'd start telling you some interesting and fun stories. So yeah, I have an interesting story for you today, and I have a little bit of a different makeup look I'm doing too. I'm using something that's a little unconventional, so I want to show it to you. So I'm going to take a sip of tea though, because it's so good. I mean, I thought it wasn't going to be good. I was afraid to try it, because look at it. I mean, it looks like Kermit the Frog was put in a blender and then poured in a cup. So... I did my skincare, of course, and my skin is extra glowy today, a little red. I did something that I'm going to do a video to tell you all about it. It's a little treatment. I'm taking my Ole Henriksen, Banana Bright face primer. So I have that. It's going to be in a hacks video. I'm going to be doing I had green on my lips. I'm going to be doing a beauty hacks video. And that's going to be one of them. So yeah. So I have lots of videos coming. Lots of fun videos coming. I'm also going to use the Garnier Skin Active again. And so, I wanted to tell you a fun story. My husband and I actually met almost 30 years ago now. It'll be 30 years next spring since we met. But we weren't together that whole time. We actually met at it was a pool hall mixed with a bowling alley mixed with an arcade. Yes, an arcade. Dating myself. Let me put on my buxom. Get my lips plumping. And my hands are all smooth now. So, my best friend and I used to go there all the time, and we played pool most of the time. We loved playing pool. It was like our favorite pastime. Although this place was so busy, it was so popular. Everybody went there. Everybody who couldn't go to a bar or just didn't want to go to a bar, was too young or just didn't want to go to bars, was there. It was the in spot when I was 18. So we would not always be able to get a pool table right away. We'd have to go on a waiting list. So while we were on the waiting list, we would often go play arcade games. Her and I, and she literally would put $20 in and get tokens. You had to use tokens. Quarters wouldn't work. Tokens. So she literally put a $20 bill in there and get $20 in tokens. I mean, each token was a quarter. So, yeah, that's gross. Like Kermit the Frog teeth. So we would actually go. What did I do? I did that. Okay. What foundation do I want to do today? Okay, do I want to do Dior, Charlotte Tilbury, Armani? I actually really want to do my Laura Mercier. I haven't used it much because of the color. I think it's too yellow for me. But what if I mix it with... I could mix it with the Charlotte Tilbury, which is a lot lighter and creamier colored. You think these mix? Let's try that. I'm gonna try that. Anyways, where was I? We would play some arcade games and then we'd go play pool. And this was every Friday and Saturday night. So, I mean, we weren't wonderful. We couldn't hustle or anything. But we were pretty good and, decent for self-taught pool players. And we met a lot of people there. A lot. Past boyfriends and stuff like that. We dated some people we'd met there before. And then one time we were there, just the two of us. We were playing pool. And I go to the jukebox. Get this, a jukebox, yes. So I go to the jukebox to play some songs. You could get like 3 songs for $5, I think it was. And what am I going to use to mix this? I'm going to use the back of this brush. So yeah, you get 3 songs for $5. And I go up there to put on some music. Oh, my nose. Why does my nose hurt? It itches and it hurts. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, every time I rub it, because it itches, it burns. Why is it? Okay. Anyway, so I'm up there waiting in line because everybody wanted to play songs in the jukebox. Oh, my damn nose. What is wrong with my nose? As I'm waiting in line, the guy behind me says, and I'm going up there, I'm about to play songs. And I have it open to a page, and the Eagles were on there. There was a page with the Eagles on it. And, sorry, I'm mixing my foundation. Let's see how this looks. And this guy behind me says, please don't play Hotel California. I turn around, and that's my husband standing there. And I'm like, why not? Maybe I want to. He's like, I hate that song, So we started talking. And then him and his friend Dan, still too yellow. I can work with it though. Came over and started talking to us, and the 4 of us hung out and played pool for a while. And then when the place closed, it was called Gala, which is now gone. At least that one is. There's another location somewhere that I never went to, but that one is gone. This looks really good though. I really like these foundations together. It's a medium coverage, I'd say, but look at how glowy I am. Although I was glowy before, but wow, I'm loving it. Decent enough coverage, and I'm glowing. I love to glow. Love, 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 love to glow. Anyways, so yeah, the 4 of us hung out, and so you can still see the redness, but that's okay because it's right where a blush would be. And then when Gala was closing for the night, we decided to go out to eat at Denny's, which was open 24 hours. So, the 4 of us sit at Denny's, and, my best friend and I were 18. My husband Ben and his friend Dan were about 20. So we were pretty loud and obnoxious at Denny's. We're eating, we're drinking coffee. At like 1, 2 in the morning, we're drinking coffee. And goofing off and laughing, having fun. There's hardly anyone else there. I mean, it's the middle of the night. And our waiter comes up to us and says, you really need to quiet down. You guys are way too loud. And he was rude. So my best friend, who's actually the nicest person you'd ever meet, but could be quite sarcastic, but she's only joking. She doesn't mean to be a smartass, but came off that way. And she says, I'm sorry, I didn't know anyone was sleeping. He got all mad. The waiter got mad. And he's like, no one's sleeping, ma'am. This is a restaurant. And then I chime in with, no, it's not. It's Denny's. It's not a restaurant. What are you talking about? It's Denny. And he got all mad at us. We were like, geez, I mean, we're not disturbing anybody, really. I mean, seriously, no one was really there. I don't know why he was doing that. Everyone else, like, we went there all the time, my best friend and I. We never had a problem. No one ever told us to be quiet before. It was the middle of the night at Denny's, and the only people who hung out there were people like us. So, at that time. So, yeah, it was interesting. So, the next time we come back, the four of us went back. The manager came up to us and said, you caused a lot of problems last time you were here. You're going to have to leave. We're like, what? We didn't do anything. Your waiter's a jerk. Oh, God. I mean, maybe someone complained to him. Now I think of that, and maybe he just, had to say something. And I mean, we were just smart kids, So what are you going to do? But it's a funny story now to tell everybody. So yeah, we had some good times. I mean, there were a lot of times we had some parties at our house. Not real major parties or nothing, but we had in our apartment. My best friend and I had an apartment for a while, and we had a Halloween party, which I tell you about in another video. It's a Halloween party / Pantera party, so you gotta hear that story because it's hilarious. My husband was a snot. Excuse me. So, yeah, it was good times. I'm gonna try something. So I have a hard time getting my eyebrows to stand up. Like, I'll do the soap method, the soap method, make them stick up. But it takes me forever to get them to stay. So I wonder if I used lash glue, how that would work. I mean, you use it for your, skin already. It's not going to hurt anything. It comes off pretty easily. So why not? So I'm going to try it. Because I can't get them to stand up properly. They just lay this way, and I think with them going up more and out more, it would help me look younger and not droop my eyes so much. So let's see how we can do this. Let me get a different mirror so I'm not leaning forward too much and you can't see me. Just put a little bit at a time. And then I'm going to use this brush. Wow, it's loud, sorry. Where is it? There it is. This brush that has hair on it. How does it always get hair on it? And brush them up as they dry. I'm thinking of laminating them, where it's basically putting a perm. It's for your lashes, but people also use them in eyebrows. So you could perm your lashes to curl up, and you could perm your eyebrows to stick up straight. So I'm thinking of doing that because this is a hassle. If they're just like that already, all I have to do is color them in and be done with it. And these are a little bit longer than my other ones. You have to trim them because it goes like down and up. Oops. It's been a while since I've trimmed them or done anything with them because I'm trying to grow them out. I'm trying to get back as much eyebrow as I can before I start waxing or threading again. It actually works pretty well though. How good it looks, I don't know. And that's driving me nuts. I really gotta trim that. So, what other stories do I have to tell? So I also have some funny stories about my kids when they were little. My youngest, Justin, has always been the little Dickens. You know, I get all these compliments from daycare about my oldest, Jacob, being the nicest kid and always listening and being the only one who starts cleaning up after playtime without being told. And they just raved about him. And what's funny is, go figure, he has autism. So he was just working on his schedule. Time to clean up. I know what time it is. I'm just going to do what I need to do. He's on his schedule. You know, so it makes sense now. But, you know, I was so proud. He was such a good kid. And then the other room, because they were in different rooms in the same daycare because of their age difference, Justin was still in the baby room and Jacob was in the toddler room. So I go to the other room, see how Justin's doing, and blah, 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 and I get told that he bit another baby. Come on, Justin, seriously? I mean, he never really did anything really wrong. That's the worst he ever did. But, it was just funny. I mean, he never was giving me any problems, even as a teenager. But, yeah, it's just funny how they can be night and day. But, he also bit Jacob once, too, at home, around the same time. Jacob got a scar on his chest because he was at that level when they were standing up next to each other, and he bit him in the chest. But, he also is the one who got stitches, Mr. Justin, because he decided that it was okay to jump off the coffee table onto the couch, which was a hide-a-bed and had metal underneath the cushions. Well, what had happened was I caught him standing on the coffee table the first time. I said, Justin, get down. He jumped to the couch. I thought, okay, I need to approach this differently. So the next time when he was there, I said, Justin, sit down and slide off the table onto the floor and don't get up there again. That happened another 3 times, and I told him, slide down onto the floor and don't do it again, blah, blah, blah. The last time, and I kept leaving the room because I was in the middle of doing something. I think I was cleaning the bathroom or something, or cooking. I don't remember. The last time I come back in, I was like so mad because he wasn't listening. I said, Justin, get off the table. Well, then he jumped on the couch again. Well, this time he missed, and he went face first onto the metal. But I didn't know that. So I'm sitting there, he's crying face down. I'm sitting there, I'm like, see, I told you were going to get hurt. And I'm like, oh gosh, okay, come here. And I go to pick him up to say, you know, talk to him and make sure he's okay. And he's got a big gash in his head, like right here. I freaked. I'm like, oh my god, he's got a hole the size of a quarter in his head. I didn't expect that because I didn't think about it being a hide-a-bed. So I started freaking out. I'm like, where's the hospital? Where's the hospital? Where's the hospital? I had to call my mom to find out where the hospital was, which was right down the street because I panicked. I did not expect him to have a hole in his face. So we go to the hospital. Just the 3 of us, me, Jacob, and Justin. And they're giving, you know, Justin needed about 8 stitches. And while they're doing that, I'm in the room with Justin and the doctor and stuff, and a nurse is playing with Jake out in the, like by the nurse's station, and she's having color and being really sweet. And all of a sudden they're giving him the injections for like a Novocaine or whatever, and I'm like, I'm gonna pass out. I sit in a chair and I pass out. So I wake up a little while later with an ice pack in another room. Like, oh my god, where's my kids? So I go out there and I see Jacob coloring with the nurse still, nicely, and he's behaving and having his fun, having a great time. I find out Justin's fine. He's got his stitches and he's resting and he'll be ready to go soon. And everything went well. He had each stitches, blah, blah, blah. So, I have what's called a heart block. So my heart stops. And as my heart's stopping, I pass out. Well, it happens when something scares me. My heart just like gives up when something scares me or bothers me. And seeing them poke the needle in an open wound really, really freaked me out. So my heart stopped. I now have a pacemaker, so that doesn't happen anymore. That's actually what they do for people with this kind of heart block. They give us pacemakers and it solves the problem. So that's not going to happen anymore. My heart's not going to stop anymore. But at that time, we didn't know it did that. We just knew I passed out all the time. Thank God we figured it out, because, I mean, they're concerned that one time my heart wouldn't start back up again, and it starts back up on its own. Or it did. So, you know, there's no guarantee it's going to do that, though. It's just, it usually starts out, you know, back up on its own. That doesn't mean it's guaranteed to. So, since I passed out all the time, and they found out my heart was stopping every time, they gave me a pacemaker. So it makes life interesting. You know, there's certain things I can't do. You know, no more going on upside down roller coasters for me. But what are you going to do? Okay, that took me forever. Probably going to cut some of that out because it was way too long. Although I was telling a story and it'll sound funny. Whatever. Anyways, I'm going to move on. I'm going to take my tart shape tape now. And I'm going to take a drink of tea because I haven't had much. I'm going to trim these in a little while. I just don't have my scissors in here. In my beauty room. Alright, so I'm going to line my eyebrows. And put some on my eyelid. I am limited in my brushes. I got this brush cleaning, automatic brush cleaner and dryer from Amazon. I have a video that I'm doing a review on it. I may or may not have that already posted. I don't know if I'm going to do this one first or if I'm going to do that first. Depends on editing time and which one I need to get out first, because that's one of my bonus ones that I just do randomly throughout the week. So I'm just going to do that whatever day I get a chance, when today's has to go out on a Tuesday. So, but I really want to do, so not many people responded when I said I wanted to get 100 people by Saturday, last Saturday, so that I could do live talk tea, get ready with me. I mean, I really want to do that. I really think it would be a lot of fun if we did that. So, I mean, let me know what you think. If you think it would be fun to do live talk tea and get ready with me, I think that would be awesome. Because then I can like actually talk to you guys live, and you guys can say things, and I can answer questions, or, you know, we can swap stories a little more, although it's kind of hard for you guys to type that much. But I just think it would be a lot of fun. Alright. What palette do I want? Oh, that's what I said I was going to do something different today for makeup. I got, years ago, this e.l.f. palette that's actually Beauty and the Beast. It's Belle. Now, I am Belle, and I will show you why. I will insert a picture that I picked this dress out for my mom's wedding long before the movie was even, like, close to being made. So, I always said that they looked at me, and that's where they got the idea to make what to make her look like. I mean, if you see the picture of me, you'll understand. So, I put that in there so that you could see. I mean, obviously that's not true, but I joke that way. So this actually has inside of it, it has a little mirror. Isn't it cute? For beauty is found within. I mean, it has some eyeshadows. It has a blush. It has a, I don't know if this is supposed to be a bronzer or another eyeshadow. I mean, it's pretty big. Like, all these eyeshadows are smaller. And then there's, this looks like a blush, and that looks like it's probably a bronzer. But they all have cool names. Like, this one's Lumiere. Go this way. This one is Chip. This is Belle. This is Beast, Mrs. Potts, Cogsworth, Gaston, Miss Black. That's funny. A Single Rose, and Enchanted. And then these were, I think these were eyeliners here. Spell on the Castle, Happily Ever After, and Love's Kiss was probably a lip gloss. And this was a brush. But I've had it for so long and I've moved so many times that I lost a lot of that stuff. But I'm going to try this today for my look. So, it is all, they're all shimmer colors, which is fine with me. I love doing shimmer colors. I'm not afraid of them. Okay, so I'm limited in my brushes because I got that brush thing. And I started washing my brushes. Well, it takes a long time. You'll understand when you see the video. I'm going to start out with Chip. Oops, there we go, this one. This middle one here is Chip. You'll understand when you see the video about the device, the brush cleaner and dryer. It's a really cool concept. But, you know, I couldn't do all my brushes fast enough before I needed to get this video out. And so I was just, you know what? Just going to be limited on brushes today. That being said, using the same brush, now I'm going to go in with Belle right here. Trying to make it so you can see it. I'm going to do this in my crease and above. Since I have hooded eyes, I'm going to go above my crease a little bit. This is a very subtle color, which is fine. It's pretty. It's subtly pretty. I'm hoping my eyebrows do grow in a little better. And I'm putting rosemary on daily, rosemary oil. And that is actually clinically proven to help regrow hair. So I'm hoping, it looks darker on that eye. I'm hoping that it really works. And that I can regrow some hairs. I just want enough so that they're not, you know, holes in between them. I mean, you could always use Rogaine and stuff. That stuff really does work. But I've heard so many bad things about it. Like, you gotta be careful not to break out and get acne and all this stuff. I'm like, I don't think it's worth it. Okay, I'm gonna take Mrs. Potts now. Here, this brown. And I'm gonna do a little more in my crease. Darken that up a little bit. Go up here a little. What was I saying? I feel like Chicken Little. Did you ever see that old, what are we talking about? I love that movie. It was so funny. I love kids movies. I think they're great. And I love the comic relief that only parents get. Like, have you ever seen Monster House? So, when they first enter the house, there's like the chandelier or something and it tickled it or whatever, and the girl goes, that must be the uvula. And the boy goes, so it's a girl house. Tell me below if you get it. I was like, my kids were like, I can't believe they did that. You know, they're grown now. I can't believe they did that in a kids movie. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. But yeah, I love the comic relief they do for adults in these movies. It's great. A lot of fun things that they say that only adults get, and the kids are like, you know, in one ear, out the other, over the head. What did I get on my face? Boop-a-doo-boop-a-doo-ba-doo. Tell us all this time. I really don't like Angela Lansbury. I know that sounded random, but she sings the song, so. Okay, now I'm going to go into Cogsworth and be a little daring. This one right here is Cogsworth. I'm just going to get it in the corner of my eye. Just a tad. It's actually not as dark as it looks like it would be. So, living with me is like living in a musical. If you say something that reminds me of a song, or like the words that you said are in the lyrics of a song, I will break out in a song, literally, in the middle of you talking. I'll have to think of some examples. Maybe I'll get my husband on here and he can give you some examples, because like he just like looks at me like, stop. What are you doing? I think he's getting used to it by now, though. I think he's just like, whatever. Life with Lynn is crazy. Okay. Should I put a little bit of Gaston? Yes. Let's get a little bit of Gaston. Just a tad. Actually, I think I should. No, a little bit of Gaston. Right there. Ooh, that's pretty, actually. Rub it in a little bit. Looks good, doesn't it? I like it. Wait till I get my eyeliner on and everything. I love that song, The Little Mermaid. I'm thinking of it by saying Gaston. Le poisson, le poisson. The chef. He's trying to cook Sebastian the crab. Those funny Disney movies. Okay. That looks lovely. Lovely. I will blend it out, though. We use this brush to blend it out. It's actually got nothing on it. Le poisson, le poisson. Okay. Now, I have a flat brush. Yes. Actually, no, I shouldn't use that one. I'm just going to use my finger. Okay. I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to put on Lumiere right here. On my eyelids. Just a tad. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like. Put a little bit in the corner of my eyes. Lovely. Very lovely. Okay. Now I'm going to finish off with this, and then I'll go to my eyeliner and mascara and all that. I'm going to do Enchanted as my bronzer. I'm sorry. What is bronzer? Get it, the Jeopardy. Anyways, so I'm using Enchanted here. I don't know how pigmented it is. Did I use this for my foundation? I don't even remember. Oh, it's actually very pigmented. I'm impressed. Oh my gosh. That's really pretty for this. Oh, this is still wet. So now I use the other one. This is still wet from being washed and dried. But I really like this. I might actually use this palette sometimes. This is crazy. This cheap little Disney for kids palette really is impressive. It's not blending very well, though. I don't like that. Let me try this brush. I think it's dry. I think that's because that brush is wet. It's not blending properly. That's much better. Oh, my nose itches again. And I'm always humming. Humming and making noise. La la la. So I have a beauty tips video coming out. That's going to be one of my randoms. So the only videos that are scheduled on definite days are Celebrity Saturday and Tuesday Talk Tea and Get Ready With Me. Otherwise, the other ones are wild cards. They'll be whenever I get a chance to put them up. I will put them up and they will just be, whenever. Which is why I think I'm glad you guys can do the bell, because then you can be notified. Do 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 do. Okay, I'll stop. I'm being crazy. I'm trying to hide my nose. I can't wait to get my nose done. I'm looking for a plastic surgeon. I don't want to be superficial, but I cannot stand my nose. It bothers me. A lot of people are like, "You're fine. You still look good. No one bothers. No one notices." I'm like, I notice it, and that's what matters. I'm not doing it for anyone else. I'm doing it for me. I hate looking at it. So look at this. What is this? What is this? What is that? My hair is crazy. It has a mind of its own. So yeah, I'm doing it for me. So you know what? I'm getting my nose done as soon as I can. As soon as I can. But I'm trying to find a good place to go to. I found this one place, and they do it a different way. It's unconventional, and I go there for consultation, and they tell me that they're going to cut here, the muscle here, so that the nose will lift, and then they'll hide the bump. And it's half the price of a nose job. That's all fine and good, except I still think it'll be too big. Even if the bump is hidden, I still think my nose will be too big. So I really don't want it that big. So I'm just going to go get it done. Fully done regularly. Let's see how this blush looks. Very shimmery. Oh, not bad. Wow. Look at that. Did I never use this before? I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with this palette. I will be keeping it. And I hope I could get it again when it runs out, because I'm actually, what do you think? Do you like it? Looks good, right? I think my makeup looks great. I was expecting it to look amateur, It's a kitty palette. Maybe it's not as much of a kitty palette as I thought. My sun-kissed glow. Doo-dee-doo. I'm also going to be doing a, okay, my thoughts are random. I'm rambling, random things. Sorry if I'm junking. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if I'm jumping back and forth with subjects, because I'm waking up still. I haven't drinking all my tea. I'm doing a video, I forgot. Don't mind me. What was I doing? What was I doing? A little bit of red. Pinkiness. Pinky. Not too much. Okay. Now let's do some mascara. Put this away. What did I just saw? Here it is. So I put falsies on today. I'm doing a, that's a video I want to tell you about. I'm going to be doing a Shein haul, but stay with me. I know everybody does Shein hauls, and actually a lot of people are getting out of it now, but I'm going to do a Shein haul of a whole new wardrobe based on, or inspired by, Jennifer Lopez, because I just figured I should follow someone style-wise with a similar body shape. They say that, if you want some ideas of what to wear with your body shape, find a celebrity and follow what they wear, because that's how they're dressed. They're dressed based on their shape and what flatters it most. So, J-Lo and I both have hourglass figures. So I was like, I'm going to follow her. I mean, I've seen her in movies, and I just love her personality. I mean, I know that's not her, but you can still see some similarities in her personality throughout every movie. So you know that some of that is her personality coming through. And she just seems really fun and kind of funny. Like outtakes and stuff like that. I mean, not to say she's like a perfect person. She probably does things wrong. I don't know. A lot of celebrities are pretty messed up. All that fame just makes them, a little unstable. But not all of them. She might be a really good person. She might not be, but, you never know. Anyways, I like her style too. My outfit today that I'm going to put on, I will show you, and it is inspired by her. It is a J-Lo inspired outfit, because I already do have some clothes that match, because like I said, I like her style. We already dress similarly. I forgot to, wow, I didn't get much sleep last night. I forgot to put, curl. I forgot to curl my eyelashes. The brain is going bye-bye. I actually want to use, hang on a second, let me get that palette back out again. I want to use, I think it's Lumiere, right? Yeah, I want to use Lumiere as my highlighter too. Let's see how that works as a highlighter. Which brush should I use? Use this one, but I gotta make sure not to get foundation on me. Oh! Look at that! Wow. Holy cow! Is this, what the hell is that? I don't know what that was. Is this that good because I did treatment on my skin today and anything would be good, or is this makeup really this good? Because I'm in shock that this cheap palette that I would think is more for children is this darn good. I'm shocked. Or as everyone says incorrectly, I'm shook. I'm just shook. Okay. I'm not going to put anything on my lower eyelashes yet. If at all. I might not. I am actually, I'm about to put that away, but I want to use it. I am actually going to use a little bit of Belle here. Just to get a little bit of color under my eyes. A little bit of Mrs. Potts in the corner. That sounds so funny, Mrs. Potts in the corner. She's a bad girl. I put her time out. Okay, that was cheesy. Cheeseball. Cheeseball-ish. Okay. I don't think I really need to do anything on my bottom lashes. I like to leave them alone unless they look really, really scarce. But you can still see them. I mean, if you have really, really blonde eyelashes and you want to show them, you can put just a tiny little bit. But if you really, really like, if you're younger and you're not worried about showing any creasing down here, any wrinkles or whatever, then by all means put plenty underneath there. But I don't like putting any mascara on down there and that much color because it draws attention to under my eyes where I crease. Okay, so now my lips. Is that what I'm on now? Am I on my lips? Okay, let me wipe this off. The tissue. Wipe off the buxom. Okay, this is what I'm going to do today. What did I decide? Oh yeah, here it is. I'm going to use my I can't get it. It fell. Oh, and I opened the door. Ha. Okay, I'm going to use my, I found this one. My Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner in, what color is this? What does it say the color? Oh, Never Pedal Down. I'm going to be saying that all day. I'm going to be saying that all day now. Okay, let me get my mirror, my up close mirror. Oh, here it is. Just makes it easier to do things up close. Where'd it go? There we go. Because I'll never pedal down. Never pedal down. It's so stupid. Who here knows Metallica? Tell me if you know Metallica and if you like them below. Me and my best friend, the same one that was there when I met my husband, wrote our own lyrics to one of Metallica's songs. I don't know why, I just thought of that. But it just like popped in my head. And the song is Don't Tread on Me, that we wrote the song to. Tell me if you know it, and if you want to know our lyrics. They're a little unorthodox. I mean, they're not inappropriate or, you know, offensive, but they're a little out there. So if you have a weak stomach, you don't want to know. I mean, it's not horribly disgusting, but I mean, let's just say that instead of don't tread on me, we said don't puke on me. So, if you want to know the lyrics, I still have them. I actually wrote them down in a notebook that I still have, like 35 years later or something. I've known her since 6th grade. Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. We had a lot of fun, her and I. We've had some good times. Alright, now I'm using the Bebe Plumping Lip Gloss. What color is this? It's wiped off. See the plastic there? Yeah, that's where it was. This is what it looks like, and it's like this really pinky color. Alright, so makeup is done. As you can see, hair is not done. And neither are my clothes. I'm still in my nightie. So, I'm going to go, first I'm going to scratch my nose again. I'm going to go get dressed and do my hair. And I shall return. And don't forget that I'm going to be doing my princess story and possibly video after this. So I'll be back with the final look. See you soon. Thank you to all of you who made it this far in the video. I have a cute princess story for you. But before that, since you're here, please let me know in the comments below that you're still here by putting a hands up emoji. Okay, so let's get to it. So our place has a balcony that has like this trellis on it. And one day when we first moved here, we're sitting outside and Princess comes outside with us, and all of a sudden I look at her and she's got her paws up and her face through the trellis and her little behind tail wagging. She's so adorable. I'm going to insert a picture of that here because it was so cute that you just have to see it. So that was today's story. I know it wasn't much of one, but I'm building up to like the best stories. So keep watching because the best stories are still to come. So thank you so very much, and I'm happy you're here, and I appreciate you, and I will see you on a random day this week, and then for sure on Saturday. Thanks so much.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up.
And just like that, I'm back with the magic of the internet. It's only been a few seconds for you. My hair is done, and I have some jewelry on, and my J-Lo inspired outfit. So let me try and show you. It's not very big in here, but I'm trying to show you. And I'll put a picture of her up too. So it's a tank top, which she wears a lot of them. And then I have these cargo pants on. Let me see if I can move you a little bit. These cargo pants on that she likes to wear, and they have the tapered bottom, and then I have a pair of kicks on, pair of white kicks. So I will, hang on, okay, I will try and figure out a way to show you my outfits that I'm wearing in an easier manner than that. So stay tuned for my princess story and possibly a video. Some stories come with video, some don't. But that's coming up right after this. Don't forget to hit that bell so that you are notified when my random uploads come. And I hope you'll subscribe and join our little family. So with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Thanks.